In London long ago, two boys were born the same day. One was Edward, son of King Henry VIII, living in luxury. The other was Tom Canty, a poor beggar's son, beaten by his father and always hungry. Tom dreamed of palaces, Edward dreamed of freedom. One day, Tom wandered near the palace. Guards pushed him away, but Edward stopped them and invited Tom inside. They talked and discovered they looked exactly alike. Out of curiosity, they swapped clothes. But when Edward stepped outside in rags, the guards mistook him for a beggar and threw him out. The boys' lives were suddenly reversed. For the first time, the prince faced the cruel world of the poor. People mocked him when he claimed to be the prince. He was beaten for stealing food he didn't steal. He slept in the cold streets with beggars. He saw thieves hanged for small crimes. He tasted hunger and fear every day. Meanwhile, Tom, dressed in royal robes, was treated like a prince. At first he was terrified. He didn't know court manners or laws. But when people asked him to judge cases, he used his kind heart. Where the real lords were cruel, Tom showed mercy. People whispered, "The prince has grown wise and gentle." When King Henry VIII died, the real Edward was lost among beggars, while Tom was prepared to be crowned. Tom almost accepted his fate, but deep inside he longed for his old life. On Coronation Day, Edward finally forced his way into the palace. Ragged and thin, he shouted, "I am the true king." At first, no one believed him, until he told secrets only the real prince could know. Tom then knelt and returned the crown, saying, "I am only Tom, the poor boy." Edward became King Edward VI. Because of his suffering, he ruled with justice and mercy, remembering the pain of the poor. And Tom, he returned to his family, but the king gave him an honoured life, safe from hunger and cruelty. Beggar. A beggar is a person who asks for money or food from others to survive. Example: a man on the street holding a sign that says, "Hungry," is a beggar. To swap means to trade one thing for another. Example: you and your friend decide to swap your sandwiches at lunch. Cruel. Cruel means to be unkind and cause pain to others. A person who is cruel does not care if another person is sad or hurt. Mercy. Mercy is when you are kind to someone who did something bad. You have the power to punish them, but you don't. Example: a teacher catches a student chewing gum. The rule is no gum, but the student's grandmother is sick and the teacher feels bad. The teacher shows mercy and does not punish the student.